Welcome to instructional videos. Today we are going to set up the tabletop Verge Glo. So first thing you want to do is remove all the parts from these convenient carry cases. So first thing we're going to do is identify the top of our frame. So the top of the frame has our light clips. The bottom of the frame have these black knobs so that you can attach the feet later. So with the frame facing up, we're just going to open our frame completely. With the frame completely open, you're going to attach or latch together the hooks located in the frame. And this will keep the frame secure. Now that we have the frame in standing position, we're ready to connect the channel bars around our frame. So the channel bars will insert into the hubs located around the edges of our frame. So to insert the channel bars, we're simply going to align the knob on the channel bar to the hub on our frame. Once you have your channel bar connected, we're going to continue to repeat these same steps around all of our display. So the channel bars will connect to all the horizontal and vertical hubs on our display. And you want to make a special note, there are smaller channel bars, and these are the channel bars that go on the sides of the display. So I'm just going to continue working around my display, connecting all the channel bars. Now that I have all my channel bars on my frame, we're ready to attach the graphics. So to attach the graphics, we're going to insert the SEG attached to the graphic into the channels. Now the graphics attach to three sides of the display, the two sides and the front. There is no back graphic. That is optional. So to attach the graphics, we're going to work in an X pattern. You're going to start at one corner, work to the opposite corner, work across, and then back up, and then push in your graphic fully. So I'm going to start up at the top and insert the SEG into the channel. And I'm just going to get it started. Then I'm going to work opposite. Then I'm going to work across. And then I'm going to work up to the final corner. Now I'm going to work around my sides, completely pressing in my graphic. Now that I have my first graphic attached, I'm going to repeat these exact same steps for my two remaining graphics. Now that you have your graphic attached, you're ready to install the feet. So to install the feet, you're going to align the opening on the foot to the first black peg on your display, and then you're going to slide it down and insert the back peg into the foot. Now as you're lifting up on your display, you want to be careful that you keep it balanced so that it does not tip over. So I'm going to insert the foot and slide it back towards the back foot. Then I'll insert the back foot. Now that I have my first foot slid on, I'll repeat the same steps for the other foot. Now that I have my feet installed, we're ready to attach the lights. So I'm just going to spin my display around so you can see easier on how to attach the lights. Now we're ready to attach the lights. So grabbing one of the ladder lights, we're going to work from the top down. So on the lights, there are two stickers, one that says up and one that says down. So the up sticker goes towards the top of your display. And so you want to make sure when attaching the lights that the lights are facing towards the graphic, and you're going to align the clips on the frame. So you're just going to set the clips on the frame. Once you have the top clips attached, you're going to attach the bottom clips to the frame. So you're just going to pull down on the bottom clips and slide them on the frame. And we're going to repeat these exact same steps for the other quads. Now that I have all my ladder lights installed, we're going to start connecting the power. So each vertical column has its own power supply and connects to itself. So first we're going to connect the ladder lights together. So on the bottom of the top ladder light and the top of the bottom ladder light, we're going to connect the two power cords together. Once you have your first column of ladder lights connected, you're going to repeat the same steps for the other side. Now we're ready to lift our display up onto a table, and then we'll connect the power cords. So to lift your display up onto a table, you want to make sure when lifting, you're grabbing the pop-up portion of the frame and not the channels, because the graphic channels will fall off if you use them to lift the display. So I will use the frame and lift my display up onto a table. Now that I have my display on a table, we're ready to connect the power supply. So each vertical column of lights has its own power supply. So to connect the power supply, we're going to plug the power cord into the power supply. Then we're going to plug the end of the power supply into our lights. So we're going to plug it into the bottom of our lights. And we're going to repeat these exact same steps for the other side. Now that I have my power supply connected, we're ready to plug it into an outlet. Now you may want to use a power strip when plugging it into an outlet. The power strip is not included. So I'm just going to plug my power strip into the wall and then plug my cords in. And it's just that easy to set up your tabletop Verge Glo.